I don't let my kids eat ultra-processed foods. I don't let them do it because I know it's harmful. I know they'll be angry, but they'll be healthier. Come here. All these green options we have here, are they the most delicious? Of course not. But when we eat them, we feel better. When we have them, we reinforce. Have a look at this tomato. Hello, my friend. Welcome back. Today, you're gonna learn comparative and superlative in English. You're gonna learn the two structures. Comparative, when we compare things, and superlative, when we say that this thing here is the best. This thing here is the biggest. This is the main difference. Comparative. This book is bigger than this book. Comparative. This is bigger than this. Superlative is when I say, this is the biggest book I have. This piece of paper is smaller than this. If I look around my desk, this is the smallest paper here. This is the main difference. We're going to practice different examples, and I'm going to give you the most common adjectives for comparative, the most common adjectives for superlative, the most used adjectives for comparative and superlative, okay? And we're also going to talk about food, eating habits. I love to eat. Eating for me is a sacred moment, really. When I sit down to have lunch with my family, I don't let them to bring cell phones. I don't let them to keep the TV on. No, it's a sacred moment. I love to eat. I love food. And during this class, we're going to talk about our eating habits, how we can improve our eating habits, how we can eat delicious food that won't harm our body, how we can eat foods that give us energy, that build our muscles. Okay? And I start reading part of this book here to you, the Holy Bible. I'm going to share with you some Proverbs from Solomon. Solomon 25:4. Remove the impurities of silver, and the jeweler will be able to create a vase with it. Remove the pervert from the kingdom, and the king will be firm in justice. Don't try to call the attention for yourself before the king. Do not demand a special place among important people. It's better to wait until you're invited. than sending out and being humiliated in public. Just because you saw something, do not hurry to go to the court. When you talk to someone, do not reveal the secrets of another person. Otherwise, you will get bad reputation. The advice, when it's offered at the right time, is good as golden apples on a tray of silver. For the ones who are open to hear, the constructive critique is like a golden earring. It's like pure gold. The person who promises a gift but doesn't deliver it, this person is like clouds and winds that don't bring rain. Patience can convince the prince. Kind words are able to break bones. If you find honey, do not eat too much, because you can have a stomachache and you can vomit. These words are bringing us the importance of balance in our lives. Solomon knew that gluttony is bad for us. He's saying, look, if you find honey, don't eat too much. Wait. Control yourself. He's teaching us to avoid excess. He's telling us literally, if you find honey, don't eat too much, otherwise you will vomit. With this in mind, we're going to have our class. We're going to learn about the comparative and superlative in English. And you will see people talking about eating habits, talking about food that is good for us. And we start with the best. What's the best element on earth? Water. And today I'm going to serve you sparkling water to celebrate. You're asking, celebrating what? Celebrating your presence here. You're special. This is your water, and this is my water. Cheers. Drink your water, okay? Move your body. Move your arms, your shoulders. Move your hip. Move your neck. Let's exercise our legs today. Together, you and I promise you, I would never ask you to do something that's not worth it. I would never waste your time. Let's go together, you and I. We're going to extend our legs. When we extend our legs, we activate the muscles we need to walk. Walking is the oldest exercise of the human beings. When you extend your legs, you are working the muscles you need to walk. To go where you want to go. Felipe, I want to go to the bakery. Great. Excellent. Go walking. I want to go to the supermarket. Amazing. Walk there. Ah, Felipe, but it's far away. Okay, no problem. Go walking until the corner. And then come back home. I'll be happy. If you do it, I'll be very happy. But meanwhile, extend your legs. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other leg. Oh, please. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Felipe, we're going too fast. No problem. If you do 1 rep, I'm happy. Now, we're going to do this movement here. Stretch your arms, open your hands, and you're going to clap your hands in front of your chest. We're going to exercise chest, triceps, and shoulders, okay? Here we go together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Now we're going to stretch. As always, do this. And today we're going to stretch up, okay? Stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You count for us, please. Count. 1, continue. Okay. Now, open your arms, open your chest and look up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay. Now we're gonna breathe. We breathe in 2 times. We're gonna do. Then we hold and we breathe out. Okay? Let's breathe in the wisdom we need. Let's go. Together, you and I. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Once more, please. Breathe in. Let's go. Are you ready? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay. Talk to me, speak, listen to your voice speaking English. Felipe, but people here at home, they will ask me why I'm speaking English. You teach them. Let them hear you speak. You are not alone. 3, 2, 1.
Manzanas confitadas.
It's going to taste absolutely ridiculous. Oh.
Hello, my friend. Comparative and superlative in English. We're gonna talk about the most common comparative and superlative examples in English. Superlative, the best. You are one of the best students I have. But sometimes you forget to study. That's okay. Eating sugar can be the worst habit of our lives. Research has shown that sugar is the worst thing for our body. Cancer grows with sugar. So, sugar can be the worst food. And you might ask me, what's the best? The best? Water. The second best? All the natural things nature gives us. Healthy things. Are these healthy things the most delicious? Of course not. The ultra-processed foods, sugary foods, they are more delicious than natural things. But natural things are healthier than ultra-processed foods. Let's watch a little bit of this video here.
He was a driving force in bringing tobacco executives before Congress and turning public attention to the industry. He's now aiming to do the same with the food industry.
In terms of a public health crisis, how does this compare with tobacco?
It's as large, if not larger.
It's that significant. The scale of this affects everybody. Understand, not everybody smokes. Look at the number of people who consume ultra-processed food. It touches all of us.
This guy, in the past, he was one of the voices in the United States to combat cigarettes, nicotine addiction. Now he is back to the game to avoid bad eating habits to become a global issue. You and I, we know when we look around our home, we know people are getting fat. People are heavier these days. Is it better to prevent, or is it better to treat? We know the answer, but sometimes It's harder to say no to things that are delicious. I know. Now, let's watch this guy here who is the Secretary of Health in the United States. He's the Ministry of Health in the US. He is the nephew of a former president of the United States, Kennedy. Let's listen to Secretary Kennedy.
70% of Americans are either obese or overweight. And it's not because they got indolent or because we became lazy or because we suddenly developed giant appetites. It's because we're being given food that is low in nutrition and high in calories, and it's destroying our health. No, I see it when I go across the country.
We met with Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. last month after he issued new dietary guidelines that for the first time advise against highly processed foods.
This guy, this Secretary of Health, is shaking the food market in the United States. And it's a hard battle to take because the big companies, they don't want us to know that the ingredients inside the boxes are poison. They don't want us to grab a fruit or to eat healthier snacks. Of course not. I know it's easier to buy a bag of potato chips than taking an apple inside your bag. I know it's more delicious to open a can of Coca-Cola than having water. I know that. But I can tell you, it's better if we choose healthier options.
You have said that these ultra-processed foods are poisoning us. I think many Americans would be surprised to hear that.
And we're seeing in our population people who are obscenely obese and at the same time malnourished.
Some people are obese and malnourished. When we use comparative, if the adjective is short, we just add er. You learn faster than your parents. I learn slower than my kids. This class is longer than our 3-minute long classes, but they're better. I prefer to have lighter clothes on the weekends. If it's cold, we need to wear heavier jackets. These are the most common adjectives. And this is the form when we use the comparative. Big, bigger. Small, smaller. Tall, taller. Quick, quicker. Fast, faster. Slow, slower. If the adjective is long, we use more. This class is more interesting than last class. This home is more comfortable than that village. What else? This TV is more expensive than that radio. Okay? The long adjectives we use more. Do you like barbecue? I love it. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. This is better than sugar. What do you prefer? Tell me. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. How are you feeling today? I'm glad you're here. Please always come back. I love to see you here. I love to see your progress. Progress means happiness. I always tell you that. Today, Forever Young. And as I never remember who plays the song, please comment here. Who plays Forever Young? I swear to you, I don't know. Here we go. We have an orchestra here today. Here we go.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomber now? Let us die younger, let's live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. Music's for the sad man. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever and ever? Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really wanna live forever, forever, forever young?
Complete the lyrics. Comment your answers here. And share this video with your friends. The more you participate, the more opportunities you have, the more I can see and follow your progress. Hello, my friend! Comparative and superlative in English. You are going to learn the most common adjectives in English and how to use them with comparative and superlative. It's easy. Easier than you think. Faster than you think. Okay? Let's go. Comparative and superlative. Let's start with the most common comparative and superlative. Comparative, better and worse. How do we use it? Water is better than soda. Sugar is worse than fruit. Better than, worse than. The superlative, the best. Water is the best beverage we can have. Alcohol is the worst beverage we can have. Better than, worse than. Comparative. The best, the worst. Superlative. Now, let's grab other adjectives. Big, small, fast, slow, new, old,
These are the most common. For comparative, bigger. This board is bigger than my paper. Small, smaller. This shirt is smaller than the jacket. Fast, faster. My kids are faster than me. Slow, slower. I am slower than Duda. New, newer. This store is newer than the shopping mall. Old, older. My dad is older than me. This is comparative for short adjectives. If we want to put these adjectives with superlative, it's easy, my friend. We just say, this is the biggest store in the neighborhood. This is the smallest cake of the bakery. This is the fastest car. I was one of the slowest students in my classroom. True story. This is the newest park of Disney. This is the oldest book in the library. We use this for short adjectives. Now let me tell you the most common long adjectives. Important, dangerous, beautiful, expensive. These are the most common adjectives, long adjectives. See, these are short and these are long. Well, eating healthy food is more important than eating sugar. Eating sugar is more dangerous than eating beef. Being healthy is more beautiful than being fat. Eating out is more expensive than eating at home. If you want to use the superlative for these adjectives, you just say the most. This is the most important habit we need to cultivate. Sugar is the most dangerous ingredient. This is the most beautiful house I've ever seen. This is the most expensive restaurant in town. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend. Comparative with long adjectives. Você aprende agora em minuto. With long adjectives, we use more. This city is more comfortable than that city. My daughter is more dedicated than me. That actor is more famous than that singer. I am more convinced than my brother. More, adjective, than. Please check one of these adjectives here and invent one sentence. Comment your sentence here. Comparative with short adjectives. Você aprende agora em minuto. Last class we talked about the comparative with long adjectives. Remember, this place is more comfortable than that office. Okay, when we have short adjectives, we add ER at the end of the adjective. I tell you, these classes are shorter than our TV classes. This cell phone is faster than my computer. I am taller than my wife. You are smarter than me. Do you understand? This is the structure. Now please comment one sentence using the comparative with short adjectives. Comparative, better and worse. You were better today than you were yesterday. This book is better than that book. I am better today than I was yesterday. Worse. My voice is worse than it was last week. My legs today are better than they were yesterday. Please invent one sentence using better or worse. Comment your example here. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend. Welcome to nature. We're talking about comparative and superlative. And we're also talking about our eating habits. We're talking about the food we're having these days. If you ask me, Felipe, what do you prefer? A chocolate pizza or a plate full of lettuce and tomatoes? It's expected that I will prefer the chocolate pizza. It's much more delicious than the lettuce. But then we take one step back and ask ourselves, I ask myself, is it better to have sugar or to have healthier options? Is it more appropriate to choose something that will benefit my body, or I should just eat as if there is no tomorrow? We need to think carefully when we choose what we ingest. I am always in this battle of choosing the best option instead of taking the most attractive one. Let's walk a little bit. Felipe, can I have a bigger plate? Yeah, you can do it. Can I eat stronger food? Of course you can. Have some beef, have some chicken, have some fish. You can have it. Felipe, can I have some fruit? Of course. But if you ask me, Felipe, should I eat this candy? I tell you, I don't let my kids eat ultra-processed foods. I don't let them do it because I know it's harmful. I know they will be angry, but they will be healthier. Come here. All these green options we have here, are they the most delicious? Of course not. But when we eat them, we feel better. When we have them, we reinforce. Have a look at this tomato. It's delicious. This tomato here. It's better to eat healthy food than having ultra-processed foods, foods that are filled with sugar. Sugar is a delicious poison. Be careful with it. What's your favorite dish? What's your favorite food? Forever VIPs, we have a meeting here soon, and I will make a barbecue for us. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend! The superlative in English. Você aprende agora em minuto. It's easy. You want to express the most. This is the most important thing to do. Discipline is one of the most important skills we must have. This is one of the most fascinating places in Brazil. Speaking English is one of the most fabulous investments we can make. If the adjective is short, we just use est at the end of the adjective. This is the biggest farm around here. This is the cheapest option we have. Invent one example using superlative and comment here. Superlative part 2. Você aprende agora em minuto. The superlative, we have the most exciting place, the most fabulous show, the most wonderful people. For long adjectives, we use the, most, and the normal adjective. For the short adjectives, we use the plus adjective est, the cheapest place, the easiest English course, the biggest farm, the fastest car. You see the difference? The most long adjective, the adjective est for the short ones. Now invent one sentence and comment here. Superlatives with the best and the worst. Você aprende agora em minuto. The best thing to feel is gratitude. The worst thing to feel is grudge. I know this, I know. Love is the best thing to offer. Affection is the best thing to give. Anger is the worst feeling to have. The best, the worst. Now you invent one sentence using the best and comment here. you can be the best student. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. Can you believe it? One more class, one more step ahead. Come back to me. Today, you will learn comparative and superlative in English. And you also learned about foods, about eating habits, about ways to avoid mistakes when you're eating. Of course, sugar is delicious. Of course, ultra-processed foods are yummy. We know that. We have eaten them. But eating natural food is better than eating trash. Taking care of our health is cheaper than paying for treatments. Walking is better than being set the whole day. I work here in my office. Sometimes I spend longer hours sitting than walking. We need to be careful, okay? Come here, my friend. Let me just finish showing you here the most common adjectives for comparative and superlative. The most common adjectives for comparative: big, small, light, heavy. What else? Fast, slow. These are all small adjectives. If you want to put them in comparative, you are going to add ER at the end of them. This desk is bigger. In this case, we have one more G, but this desk is bigger than that desk. This paper is smaller than the others. I am lighter than I was. This book is heavier than that notebook. This car is faster than my bike. I am slower than my kids. When we compare with small adjectives, we just add ER at the end of the adjectives. Bigger, smaller, lighter, heavier, faster, slower. Okay. If the adjectives are long, if the adjectives are big, long, we use more. Let's take the most common long adjectives in English. Come here again. Expensive, interesting, what else? Comfortable, what else? Important, beautiful,
for these adjectives, as they are long, we just put more. This course is more expensive than that book. These classes are more interesting than other TV shows. These shoes are more comfortable than my sandals. Eating healthy food is more important than eating sugar. You are more beautiful today than you were yesterday. This is comparative. Small adjectives, we add er. Long adjectives, we put more. If we talk about superlative, we have a small change, but it's the same logic. Come here, I'm going to show you. This green is comparative, okay? Now, I'm going to show you superlative. This is the biggest mall of the city. This is the smallest house of the neighborhood. This is the lightest food we can eat. This is the heaviest box. This is the fastest car. The turtle is the slowest animal. For the long adjectives, instead of using more, we just say the most. My friend, this is the most expensive restaurant in town. I loved that class. It was the most interesting class I've ever watched. These sneakers are the most comfortable sneakers I have. Investing in myself is the most important thing I can do. Oh, the flower is amazing. This is the most beautiful flower I've ever seen. That's it. It's enough for today. I hope you eat delicious food. I hope you get your family together to enjoy your meals. This is one of the best things in life, in my opinion. What's your opinion? Tell me what's the best thing we can do to be happy, healthy, and wealthy. If you want to be VIP here with us, we're waiting for you. You learn faster when you're a VIP. You have the best service when you're a VIP. You grow faster when you're closer to us. You see the examples of comparative and superlative. They're everywhere. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.